Who wants to go first, Murray or McCarthy?
So I don't know if you guys are aware of this. This has the potential and ultimately will be an historic day for the Boston Red Sox. That is because Trevor Story enters today with a 603 OPS. He will drop below 600 by the time today is over. He is playing in Game 1 of the doubleheader. We'll see if he plays in Game 2 of the doubleheader. It's Trevor Story. He probably will. I just want to take a few moments to acknowledge, because I don't think we've really gone into this as much as we should, how profoundly awful this guy really is at the plate. Like, this is a special kind of suck, and he deserves his moment. And today is his moment. You know how Ted Williams went 6 for 8 to go 400 in 1941 in a doubleheader? When Trevor Story goes 0 for 8 today and drops below a 600 OPS, he will have his moment too. Most guys who are this bad at baseball would have been benched by now. Not Trevor Story. He's one of Alex Cora's pets, so, he just gets to keep on playing. They love Trevor Story so much that they are going to make both Marcelo Meyer and Christian Campbell change positions just to accommodate everybody's favorite Trevor Story. I've been trying to find a way to best describe this situation. I think the only crack at it I can take is this is the equivalent of a baseball hostage situation that we keep getting to watch this guy continue to play. His OPS is now 52 points lower than Bobby Dahlbeck's career OPS with the Red Sox. 52. And somehow, even more astonishingly, give Trevor Story a few more days, he will surpass the ultimate suck metric for Red Sox shortstops ever, which is Julio Lugo's 664 OPS. Trevor Story is 8 points away from dipping below that. It seems almost mathematically impossible that somebody could be this bad at baseball and continue to play, yet here it is. Congratulations to Trevor Story on what seems like a seemingly impossible accomplishment that he's about to do today. Good for him.
Okay, plenty of Red Sox. And just for the record again, McCarthy, you think this is a Cora issue?
No doubt about it. I mean, this is Trevor Story is a Cora guy. He has liked him for a long time. He's talked about what a leader he is. He's a veteran guy. Cora loves him some Trevor Story.
Okay, put a pin in that. Murray, what do you got?
More from the glorious reporting of one Pablo Torre, who continues to dig deep into the Bill Belichick-Jordan Hudson relationship, and God willing, he will never find a hobby. He will never stop doing this. Because the latest, in case you haven't heard any of this yet, Pablo Torre was indeed able to confirm that that Airbnb that last summer where a half-nude, a busty Bill Belichick was seen outside kind of doing a walk of shame of sorts. Yes, it is now confirmed it was in Winthrop. Yes, he was with the social climber and untalented grifter that is Jordan Hudson that day. Yes, Pablo Torre even found the owners of that Winthrop Airbnb and talked to them. Here's a portion of it.
As a new host, I tried to make it a point to meet people, and I couldn't meet her right when she arrived. So I came in and I'd come off the golf course, and we were just chatting about different things. And that's when she said that she wanted to know how far Danvers was. And I was like, oh, are you getting married? She's like, no, I compete in pageants. And I said, well, we're members at the golf course. Well, you should come and play with us. My friends have clubs they can lend you.
Yeah, she said she played. That's
yeah, she said she played, and she also said she prefers the men's senior shaft. So I just sort of didn't really think much about that until later.
Unless Jordan Hudson likes working blue, and that's just a little bit. I mean, there's a lot from these owners, and it's clear, like, she's there. She's set this thing up. This is their little lover's nest. It's just a taste of the deliciousness from this latest Pablo Torre podcast. We'll get to more of it throughout the show. But for me, from the parts I've heard, it later shows you Jordan's in charge. She pretty much has been since day one of meeting Bill Belichick. And in terms of timing, when this happened last summer, this fraud, this do your job, and nothing's more important than the team. The focus is the job. All these things he said all this time, lies. Yeah, you're a good coach. Yeah, you're a defensive genius. Helps when you have one of the greatest defensive players of all time when you're with the Giants. And, of course, it helps when you hit the lottery ticket like the rest of the organization did with pick 199 in 2000 and Tom Brady. You fraud. Here's the thing with the timing. He was at the Lover's Nest in Winthrop in Pound Town during the with the OTAs. It was around then. So much for nothing's more important than the team. I'm so obsessed with football. Are you? You're obsessed with the young piece of ass you've been with for years now, and there's more on this, and I can't wait to get to it. It's so good. This Pablo Torre, give him all the awards. Oh, he's the best.
617-779-0985. Give them all the rewards. I love it. So my opening take will be something we'll be talking about throughout the course of the day, and that is the coaching here in town. And I do hate to cross sports. I'm not crossing sports. I even hate like lumping them together, but I'm going to do it. So shame on me. But I do look at the coaching in town, and specifically each of the guys now in charge, and we only have 3 of the 4, and sort of say to myself, boy, how far we've fallen. I think we've fallen a pretty good amount here in the coaching department in town. It wasn't too long ago where before the bubble burst on Bill Belichick, we had Belichick, Alex Cora, world champion Alex Cora, Brad Stevens, and I even for a time became a Brad bot. Remember the Brad bots?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I mean, and I still think his basketball acumen is tremendous. But, a tremendous belief in Brad Stevens, and Belichick still at the top of, his reputation, and Alex Cora at the top of his reputation, and Bruce Cassidy. And it was like, that was a heavy, heavy group right there. 4 for 4, really. And now I look at it, and Belichick's been completely exposed. And the Patriots have what we think is a good coach. And certainly Mike Vrabel, if we were to rank them right now, it's Cora and everybody else. And I'm sorry, it's Vrabel and everybody else. It's Vrabel and a distant second before we get to second, third, and who even knows what the Bruins are going to do. And Mike Vrabel, why we all like him, he's only made a conference title game once. I mean, he's never won a championship, never made a Super Bowl. He made 1 conference final. And I think he's clearly the best guy in town. I think Missoula is in over his skis and is a numbers guy and is certainly young. But when you're a numbers guy, I generally think you're not a guy. No matter how old you are, how much experience you have, if you're just driven by the numbers, you're limited. So I think Missoula's limited. I think the Bruins are about to cheap out on a guy. They certainly didn't go out and get the biggest names on the board. They didn't get the most established guys on the board. They weren't there on Sullivan. They weren't there on Tocchet. So what's coming? I shudder to think what's coming on the Bruins.
And just real quick, Mike, on the Celtics, if the Celtics could have worked out or turned a blind eye to Ime Udoka's predilection for office doing, I don't think we're talking about concerns about the Celtics coach. Look at how that Houston team plays.
Agreed. I think Udoka greater than Joe Mazzulla. And Alex Cora, McCarthy, I think Alex Cora has run his course. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to get rid of him. They just signed him. So I don't think he's in jeopardy. But I look at him and I say, this guy's run his course. It has that sort of feel. And we all have of our opinion about the missing the game for the graduation. So I don't think he's run his course because of that. I don't. But maybe some of the fallout of it or the distraction it created or his response to it, and his response publicly has been he hasn't really lashed out publicly. He hasn't. But I think internally behind the scenes is kind of a thing. It was kind of a thing with him and that graduation thing. And it's like, what are we doing? It's like one thing to miss it. Again, most people are okay with it. Some of us wonder if he could have done both. But it's a thing behind the scenes, and I think it certainly angered him. I mean, that's what they said on the broadcast, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the radio broadcast or maybe the Nesson, one of them two, said Alex was really upset by it?
I don't blame him for that.
Well, okay. But, like, why are we wasting any bandwidth on that? I mean, why is he making a thing about it? He's a manager of the Boston Red Sox. It's a huge, it's someone in the public sphere. You're a public figure. You're going to get picked at, rightly or wrongly. You're going to get picked at. Just show up and do your job.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do. I'll be honest. None of my criticisms of Cora have anything to do with him missing a game on Monday. You can take a day off. That's fine. I have a problem if you suck at your job when you don't take a day off. And that's been Alex Cora's issue this year. The in-game management is not good enough. And I have always been a proponent and a supporter of Cora's in-game management. I thought when he first took over, in particular, I thought he was an excellent in-game manager. The difference between Cora and John Farrell was striking. Now they basically have the same record in a Red Sox uniform, and you start to wonder what the hell is going on here. Cora has cost this team on numerous occasions with his in-game management, and the clubhouse management is even worse. Managing the Devers thing. Loving Trevor Story more than just about anybody and letting him go out there and hurt the team. By the way, Story struck out with 2 runners on, again, because Cora won't take him out of the lineup. It's stuff like that. That's what's hurting him. Frankly, they were better off with him not being there on Monday because he's become a part of the problem, and that's what I'm surprised by.
I just wonder where his head's at. And when you get to the end, it's, I don't know, maybe you care about things you shouldn't care about, or you let things affect you that shouldn't affect you. I don't know. I'm feeling like the guy has run his course. That's what I'm telling you. And I don't know what he does for the team. Like, you just want to talk pure baseball? Matt, I'm with you. I don't start asking this a little bit ago. Like, what's he doing? Like what does he do? I don't feel like he's managing the personalities or getting the most out of guys or managing brush fires like Raffy Devers or, other things like that, which I think that's the real job of the modern manager. And then the in-game stuff, the organization decided that Crochet was coming out the other day. So he came out the other day. Like, Alex didn't do anything there. Did he do anything to affect? I don't know. You need to tell me what he's doing.
Well,
collecting a paycheck.
It's a good way to describe it, Jim. And again, I've been a Cora guy for a long time. I've defended him up and down. I defended him through the Bloom era. I defended him last year. I can't defend this. There's been a shift here. And, Jimmy pointed it out, and it's true. It happened when he got paid. He got paid, he's comfortable, and he doesn't want to do his job, which is going to Rafael Devers and asking him to play first base, which is having a feel in game and saying, you know what, maybe tonight isn't the night. We go short, as he described with Garrett Crochet. Maybe we actually go for a win tonight. He isn't doing it. He's cashing a check.
I'm just telling you, he has the feel of me to someone who's run his course. That's it. And the graduation thing, again, guys like me are the a-hole. We're bad people and bad parents. We don't believe in family values. Fine.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, something like that. Fine.
True.
I'm the a-hole.
Right.
You stand with family values. Like, that's not the point.
Right. Yeah, you've never taken a day off. Yep. Uh-huh.
The point is, if you're the manager of the Boston Red Sox, it's like, yeah, say what you want. Yes, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm going to get the criticism. I'm the manager of the Boston Red Sox. That's going to come. We've never seen a manager miss a game for something like that. So, he's not going to hear it? Let it go. Just focus on your job. And when you start to get squirrely like that, I don't know. I'm just telling you that he has that feel to me.